Welcome to the Books and Martinis podcast.
I'm Priya.
And I'm Mercy.
And this is your go-to book podcast,
where we lift, empower, and spotlight authors.
Grab your martini and follow along.
And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to our podcast. I'm Priya.
I'm Mercy. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Priya. How you doing?
Cheers. Cheers. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing really good. Really good. Excited to be here talking about Book of the Month.
Yes, everyone. This is the May Book Club episode. We're kicking off the month with what we read last month and what we're reading for book club this month.
Yes, ma'am. You want to start?
Kick it off?
Sure, absolutely. So this was our go-to for the month of April.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Well, what's the name of the book for our listeners?
Oh, that's right. I always assume everybody's looking and watching us. Okay. So it is Story of My Life by Lucy Score.
Yes.
She's got trouble written all over her.
Yes. Okay.
It was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I mean, I'm just going right to the point. So if you were able to see this, you would see how gorgeous it is. What a beautiful book it is. And
so cute.
So many of you have read the book already.
Yes.
I've read so much about it. How did you feel about it?
Well, I loved it. Okay, so it's very cheeky and there's a whole lot of banter. So I was in the book club chat like, I don't know, this banter is getting annoying now. When is the forking gonna happen?
Oh, it happens. It's worth the wait.
Yes, it is worth the wait. It's definitely worth the wait because I finally hit that chapter. But one thing, before I even started reading it, I was looking at the table of contents and the names of the chapters were brilliant. So brilliant.
I agree.
Like Fur Demon, Pancake to the Face, Captain Pouty Man Beer, Hot Dog Fingers, my dinghy's bigger than yours. Like all penis appreciation, like, she has it down. She has the marketing down for this book. And you're holding up a version of the book where it has like a really nice graphics. Oh, what's that?
Yeah, so the front of it, I think it's like the third page, has an entire map and it shows welcome to Story Lake. It shows the Bishop Farm, the bookstore, the local bookstore. It's kind of a little map of the city itself. It shows her house. Oh my God, it's so cute. The Story Lake.
On Kindle, that's not on Kindle. I don't have that on Kindle. I don't have it at all. That's so cute. So it's like, a lot of fantasy novels have maps. That's so cute that she put a map in there of the town. So the book is
everything. Angelo's. I mean, I could go on. It's so cute. Sorry.
The book is based on a writer who is just recently divorced, and we're not going to give up the goat, guys. So we're no spoilers here.
Yeah, no spoilers.
So she's recently divorced, and her literary agent shows up, who happens to be her best friend, and is like, "Hey, girl, like, get your shit together. We need to get you published again." And then the literary agent gets fired from her job because of
stuff. Just say stuff.
And then they end up moving. There's stuff that happens, and they end up moving to this little town. And that's what the book is based on, the name of the town. And all these things happen. They meet three brothers that are super, super hot, the Bishop brothers. And there's a lot of fun banter. And she obviously, I said there's forking, so she hooks up with somebody, maybe one of the Bishop brothers. But it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Yep. I think anybody would enjoy this book.
Yeah.
It really is that good. It's one of those you start and you just can't put it down. Oh my gosh. I'm like on chapter 38 looking here. Chloe McFu Campbell. Chloe fuck you, Campbell. How's that?
Wow, I think that's the first time you ever cursed on our podcast.
I know. Right?
Yeah, it's so witty, and she's doing this huge tour. And guys, she did a giveaway for us. So she not for us. She sent us a book to do a giveaway. So by the time you hear this episode, we would have awarded the book for April to one of our listeners and followers. So yeah, I mean, that was,
Well,
she was
for a
super
whole
nice.
hot minute, we were going to have her on our podcast,
I
which was
know.
amazing. And then
I
her
know.
book just blew up, and she was so overbooked that she just couldn't do it. So she
Yeah.
sent her apologies with uh, a, a book.
I know. I
And
mean, so much so that she's blown up. So I opened up my Kindle. You know, when you open up your Kindle, I don't know if you have ads on your Kindle that pop up right away from
Mhm.
Amazon. My ad yesterday was Story of My Life.
No kidding.
Yes. I was like, she's all over right now. She's all over
Yeah.
and doing so good.
I'm so
And
happy for her.
yes, yes, for good reason, for good reason. So yeah.
Awesome.
Do you want to share
Okay.
how many
Well,
martinis
this
you
is
would give it?
great. Oh, five, hands
5?
down. This was five. Yeah,
I
this
would
was
give it
really
like
fun.
I would give it like a 4.5, 4, just based on the
Yeah,
fact that there was so much witty banter, which people love. But you
I
guys
loved
remember,
it.
I'm like a fantasy sci-fi girly.
Yeah.
So
You're
that's
holding
why
up
I
the
was,
wrong book.
I know I am totally holding on. I'm
Okay.
like,
Okay. I'm just
next.
saying. Yep. So cheers to that one.
Cheers, cheers, okay, glass. Yay.
Mhm. Okay. And we move to the next one.
Hmm.
Mm. With that being said, and my five martinis, girls, guys, gotta read this. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes,
let's move on.
absolutely.
So what is May's book? You
Uh-huh.
take it away.
Yeah, so May is Honey Witch by Sydney Shields, and she will be on
Hmm.
our podcast next week, guys.
Yep. Yep.
Woo!
The Honey Witch. I love it. Look at how adorable she is.
Oh, yeah, she's so cute.
She's adorable. And so let me read about the author, just so you know, you'll hear more about her. But just so you know, Sydney J. Shields is a swamp creature who evolved to hold a pen. How clever is that?
I know.
She evolved to hold a pen. She's a magna cum laude graduate of Columbus State University, where she majored in communication. She currently lives in Savannah, Georgia, with her partner and their dog. And then it shares where you can find her.
Yeah.
Thought that was so clever and so flipping cute.
Yeah, so you have to stand out. So that
Yeah.
right away is she's a swamp creature.
Hmm.
Right away. You're just like,
Yep.
oh,
Yep. Right away.
okay.
Yep. And
And
it's also, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go.
No, I was gonna read the synopsis, well,
Oh,
the
me
summary
too.
in the back. Okay.
Me too. You read
Okay.
it. I
Okay, you
talked a
sure?
lot about the other one. Yep. Go for it.
Okay. So the honey witch is cursed to never find true love. But when she meets a young woman who doesn't believe in magic, she dares to hope for more.
Hmm.
Marigold Claude has always preferred the company of meadow spirits to the suitors who tried to woo her. So when her grandmother whisks her away to the tiny isle of Innisfree with an offer to train her as the next honey witch, she accepts immediately. But her newfound magic and independence come with a price. No one can fall in love with the honey witch. Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, right.
Then
Should have read
Lottie
that first.
Burke, yep, then Lottie Burke, a notoriously grumpy skeptic, shows up on her doorstep, and Marigold can't resist the challenge to prove to her that magic is real, even at the risk of losing her home and her heart. Oh, how
Mm,
sweet
that's
is
beautiful.
that?
And if
Oh,
you, by any chance, are listening to us and you can't really see what we're looking at with
yeah,
the book is gorgeous. It has a keyhole that looks to what looks like an old cottage, like in a garden, and then there are beautiful flowers all around in all kinds of gorgeous colors and butterflies, and then there's also like little lights, they're like fairy lights in the bottom.
yeah.
And so it
So,
looks like it's like somebody's looking through that keyhole,
mhm,
right? And they're looking from darkness to a lighter place because on the other side of the keyhole there are beautiful yellow light roses. Um, so if
yeah, it's beautiful. And I'm reading right now the some of the comments from um from people who
other authors,
other authors. Yeah, I was trying to look for the word. With a beautiful prose and swoon-worthy sapphic romance, The Honey Witch is an instant favorite.
Mm,
A gorgeous book that enchants the imagination. I was so charmed by the impressive debut. So this is her debut book. All
yes.
these debut
How
authors,
wonderful, right?
wow,
So
right?
beautiful.
Yeah, so this is
Mhm.
our May book. And we're super excited about our whole group reading it. We've picked some really good books so far this year. Really
Yep,
impressive
I
books.
agree. And I'm going to share one more little thing before we
Sure.
let everybody go. So the content warning, I always find this to be so amusing. So the content warning: tattooing and needles, burns, blood and injuries, sex, house fire, bee sting, loss of grandparents, death and grief, discussion of infertility, treatment of miscarriage.
Oh,
I
that's a
know.
lot of stuff. That's a
Mm-hmm.
variety of stuff.
Yep.
Because
So
even the bee sting.
I know, right? Yeah, I guess if you're allergic to bees, that would shock you.
Very
I don't know.
true. Very true.
Anyway, I'm
Oh,
really excited, Priya. Really, really excited
yes, I am.
about reading it and about meeting the author. It's going to be
Sydney.
great. So,
Hmm.
yeah, guys, make sure you tune in so you get to meet her, see her, listen to her, and then you can ask her all the questions you'd like to ask her.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for tuning in and sharing a martini with us.
Mm,
Make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you next week in Sydney's episode.
absolutely. Have a great one. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
Cheers.